All right, y'all. I hope y'all can see me. I'm gonna kind of be whispering because I am in the library. Okay. So today's topic is you have to be attractive in order to win them over. Okay. What do you mean you have to be attractive to win them over? I gotta look good in order to get people's attention? Yes and no. But overall, yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right, and we're going to get into that today. Okay, so you have to be attractive in order to win them over. Who are them? Who are they? Well, if you're going to be selling yourself or marketing yourself through content or here on the internet, you have to be attractive. What does that mean to be attractive? And I'm not talking about looks, believe it or not. I'm talking about magnetism, confidence, and strategy. That is literally what I teach on my YouTube channel. Personal branding, positioning your power, and attracting the clients, the subscribers, and the customers that you want, right? And in order for you to pull in those people, your content has to be filled with magnetism, confidence, and strategy. Okay? And if your content is not pulling in people, your brand won't grow. So a lot of people are creating content wherever you're creating your content. I specialize on YouTube and I specialize on e-commerce platforms. The biggest thing that people are missing when it comes to their brands is they're missing the plot. What is the plot? It's not your products, it's not your services, it's not your logo. Okay? And it's not even the way that you do your thumbnails on YouTube. It's not even that. Attractiveness means you are magnetic. Attractiveness means you are confident and you walk or you present yourself online with strategy. This is attractiveness. If you're going to pull in, once again, if you're going to pull in subscribers, viewers, customers, you have to know how to attract them. So, thus, when you present yourself, you have to present yourself with strategy. Okay? So, think about the content that you follow here on YouTube or the content that you follow on TikTok. Why do you keep coming back? And I'm telling you, it's not because somebody's selling you a product, it's not because somebody, you know, just telling you information. No, it's what is the feeling that's drawing you in. When you are creating brands, you are creating a feeling. You are giving people something to feel. Okay. So when you start picking up books from the library and you're like, man, how do I attract clientele? And how do I start me a Facebook page or a Facebook group or this and that? Because you want to bring in an audience that will thus buy, sell, or subscribe from you, right? Not buy or sell, but that will buy or subscribe from you, right? Because, like I said, I help people with YouTube and their e commerce platforms, okay? So when you go to the library, like I am right now, that's why I'm whispering, y'all. Okay. So when you go to the library and you start looking for these books, right? They have this book called Storytelling. Okay. When you go onto TikTok, a lot of the videos that you scroll through, people are storytelling. They're telling a story through imagery. Listen, they're selling you a story, they're selling you a feeling through imagery. And I said a statement in my recent YouTube video, right? And I said that in order for you to create a design, in order for you to sell an image, right? It all stems from emotion. Then I had somebody come in my comment section and say, oh, well, logic is over emotions any day. If you're marketing, have you ever heard of, it's called, I think it's called emotional marketing or emotion marketing. In order for you to market, you are marketing a feeling. You are marketing towards somebody's feelings. Are you not? You It's not logic. It's emotional. It's emotion based. It's emotion driven. Think about it. People's egos are stemmed off of what? The way they feel, the way they see themselves, the way they want others to see themselves, right? And the things that they want people to do for them. Is that logical? No, it's emotion based. Okay? So, that's why I provided a free template. If y'all are struggling with your content and your content is not getting people engaged with you, you're not making people feel anything. That's why you feel lost in your content, because you don't have a clear message in your content. Okay? You're not storytelling well enough. Okay? So, what about your brand right now is holding people's attention? How is it holding people's attention? Because when y'all start your YouTube channels and y'all turn on your cameras and then y'all like, oh, watch me. I'm in Target. Look what I got. Look what I'm picking up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're in Target shopping. How is it benefiting the person that is watching you? Okay, people don't watch you to just be watching you. They're trying to extract things from you. Let's just be for real. Because it's so funny how I heard somebody say something. I don't know if it was off of YouTube or not, but somebody was like, whatever happened to unconditional love? Whatever happened to unconditional love? Y'all know dang darn well when y'all become adults, life becomes transactional, right? But think about it. When you become an adult, life becomes transactional. Life becomes leveraging things. Life becomes knowing your value and what is valuable and how can you draw those things into you and thus being magnetic for the things that you want. Is that not? So you have to learn how to attract the things that you want by being attractive, by being magnetic, by having a presence through strategy. Okay? All of your content should have strategy. So when you're making content, you're not making content about you. You're using yourself as the vessel, right? Because you're a human being and human beings like to watch other human beings. You're using yourself as the vessel, but you are serving others through your content. If you're not serving others through your content, they don't care about your content. I'm just going to be real raw and honest with y'all. Okay? So, what about your brand is hold on. So, what about your brand is holding people's attention? Or is it have you even noticed or checked your analytics to see how long people are watching your videos? You know, you can see that whichever platform that you're on, including YouTube, right? So, what about your content that you're creating now that you feel like is missing? Like, stop creating more and more content. Just like pause for a second. People want to tell y'all to post this and post that every day and be on top of this and have a schedule, however. But you can have a schedule as much as you want. You can show up online as much as you want. But if your presence does not bring about a feeling nor a strategy, and you're not intentional with the messaging that you want to get across in your content, there's no point anyway, right? There's no point. So, in order for you to be marketable, you have to be attractive. You have to be magnetic. You have to have confidence in your messaging, and thus it will get others to believe in what you have to say. When you believe in what you have to say, it makes others believe in you. It makes others believe in your movement. And they want to be a part of your message, especially if you have targeted that message to a certain group. Okay? So your message is how you present yourself. How are you presenting yourself through your content? Are you presenting yourself well with your appearance? Are you presenting yourself well through the words that you speak? Are your words clear? Does it seem like you have a grasp on whatever you're teaching? Right? And that could even be through, let's say you do YouTube and you're doing tutorials. Do you feel confident even showing people this tutorial? Are you saying a bunch of words just to have a tutorial? Hmm? Are you using a bunch of words just to show somebody how to do something? Take all of those extra words that you don't need and show them how to do it. Like, for an example, I had to stop watching YouTube haul videos um, because I just felt like people were saying a bunch of words that weren't needed to say it, and you could just show the item. And why are you talking about this thing for umpteen days and you just talking about this one item? Like, let's say I'm showing y'all a water bottle, right? And y'all like, oh, you can only say so many things about a water bottle, and you still talking about it. And we at the 5 minute mark, and you still on this water bottle. Yeah, I had to stop watching girls haul videos because I just couldn't do it. Okay, so when you're presenting yourself online on a platform, YouTube, if you want to start YouTube, any other online platform, you have to know how to embody that feeling, embody the presence. So if you want to go onto YouTube or you want to go onto TikTok, right, and you're like, okay, I want to be somebody's coach. Okay, how are you going to present yourself as a coach? How are you going to present yourself as a coach? You're going to embody certain words, certain feelings. You're going to have a presence that represents yourself as such, and you're going to have stories and messages that other people can grasp. Not just anybody. You're not posting your content to anybody. Only certain people are going to come and they're going to stick. But you have to know who you're talking to for those people to stick and to come back. A lot of things people do not realize about YouTube, which I say so often. People think YouTube is about subscribers. It's not. YouTube is not about subscribers. All right? YouTube is about retention rates. Retention rates. It's not about the subscribers, because anybody can subscribe today and be gone tomorrow and not watch your videos. And what does that do for you? Nothing. So when people come on to, my YouTube channel and be like, oh, you're a coach, but you only have so many subscribers. And my message is valuable. So the people who will recognize that my message is valuable, those will be the ones that will stay. Stop focusing on who's following you and who's subscribing to you and focus on the message at hand. Okay? Don't let these people distract you because they're going to. They're going to come in your comment section. They're going to be on your chat saying whatever. Focus on the mission and the plot at hand. Okay, that's how you get ish done. All right, so tell me, when was the last time a piece of content you saw immediately made you feel something? What drew you in about it? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all let me know in the chat. What drew you in about it? It made you feel something. So you're like, how do I make people feel something in my content? You story tell. Just like, okay, let's say for an example, you on TikTok and you scrolling, right? Okay, you gonna scroll and you gonna find somebody dancing. You might like dancing. That person dancing make you feel like you want to dance. That person dancing make you feel like you wanna get up and turn on the song. They're making you feel something. They're making you want to do something, to take action, to move. If your content is not doing that, your content is not going to convert into income. Your content is not going to convert into income if you are not getting a message, a story across that makes people feel something. This is emotion based. This is not logic. Okay? In order to be marketable, you have to be attractive. What is attractive? Knowing the right words, the right present, the right magnetism, having the presence and having the confidence in the things that you talk about. That's what makes somebody attractive. They know what they're talking about. They know their message. Okay? So if you need help on your messaging, you want to learn how to attract the right people to your brand, and get the content in front of the people that is intended to be in front of. Okay, make sure you guys go to my description box here, right? Over on YouTube. And there will be playlists on self-belief, because if you're going to be starting a brand, starting entrepreneurship, using content in order to become paid, therefore an entrepreneurial spirit, you'll find all different playlists on my channel, from getting started on YouTube to magnetic presence. Even I'm going to start this series where it'll be like celebrities and their magnetic presence, and I'm going to break that down and analyze that for y'all so y'all can understand more how you show up online. I think that's going to be a really good series. Okay. And of course, I always have the tools down in the description box if you're serious about getting started today and attracting those people to your video. Okay. To your videos, to your services, to your products. Okay. You'll find these tools in the description box to help you get started on your journey today. And guess what? The first tool is free. The first tool is free. Why not do it? And the reason why I made the first tool free is because you're testing your own discipline. If you're serious about becoming an entrepreneur and you're serious about using your skill, leveraging your skill to create income, then you're going to take that free tool serious and you're going to finish that, and you're going to find that audience that you need. Okay? That you're looking for, I should say. that you want to target through your content. Your content is made to be intentional. So attracting the right audience is not about look, it's about strategy, confidence, and being intentional with your presence, being intentional with showing up on your platform. If you want to be a YouTuber or you want to, use YouTube in order to start your freelance, you have to constantly show up, right? So start embodying the feeling you want people to associate with your brand. Okay, so if y'all have any questions, let me know in the chat. And I was just thinking something on the way here. Okay, this it's not off topic, but it's a little off topic. I was just thinking about something. So you know how you'll be in your car and the light is red? I think it's so stupid that the light is red for stop. I think it is so stupid. Okay, think about it. Because I work with color psychology, if you're going to create a brand, you need certain colors that represent your brand. And they call it color psychology, meaning I use this example a lot. So if y'all ever saw that movie, Inside Out, it's a kid's movie, and they have the color red, they have the color blue, green, purple. Okay, so let me actually pull up a picture of them from that movie so I can reference it. Okay, so I have a video on my YouTube channel breaking down color psychology, but I'm gonna tell you why I think the red light when we're in our car is stupid as hell. Okay, y'all can argue with me if you want. I don't mind. But okay, hold on. Let me pull up the picture. Inside Out. Okay. Okay, hold on. So I'm whispering because I'm in the library. But look. How do I turn this around? I don't know how to turn it around. Okay, look. This the movie I'm talking about. Inside Out, right? So they have this blue character and they got this green one. That's the new characters. I really just want the old characters. Okay, here. We just gonna talk about these old characters real quick. All right, we're gonna talk about color psychology here. You got this purple one that was scared of everything. Then you got this girl who was happy of everything, and she's yellow. Listen, we're gonna break down color psychology. This girl is yellow. This girl is green because she was like, disgust. Okay. This one is sadness. Okay. That's the blue girl. And then the red man is angry, right? Okay. This is why I think the street lights that have the street lights is red, yellow, and green, right? The red makes no fudging sense. I see why they use red, but I think it's stupid. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so if green mean go, right? Because green means go because the color green is grass. So green is to growth. That's why people want more money. So money is therefore green, right? Green grass, green leaves, because it represents growth, right? Okay, boom. That makes sense. Green at the stop, green for the lights is green to go. Okay, boom. So then you got Joy. So Joy is the yellow character with the blue hair, right? Okay, so yellow is in the lights is cautionary, right? Red is supposedly stop. No, it's not. Red is not stop because I thought about it. The reason I thought about it is because I was driving past this one car, right? and the car missed the stop sign, right? And if I wasn't driving slow enough, they probably would have hit me, right? Okay, look. And then my mind got to going. And you know how they say if people drive a red car, them be the ones that always get into accidents? Listen to this. If they drive a red car, they be the ones who have the higher like insurance if you drive a red car. That's why it don't make sense for the stoplight to be red, because red makes people move. You see him? You think he's stopping anything? You see, that anger dude. If you look up Inside Out and see that anger man, somebody that's always angry, do they ever stop being angry? No. No. See, this is color psychology. Red don't make sense. Okay, I was thinking about that in the car when I was on my way here because this red car dang near almost hit me. And I'm like, that makes no sense at all. Yeah. I'm like, that makes no sense. Wait, hold on, let me turn back around. Look at this. Wait, this way. Look at him with that fire on top of his head. You think he's stopping anything? No. That boy is on full go. That fool on full blast. Now, let me flip it back around. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why I chose the colors that I chose for my brand. And I didn't choose them just because I liked the colors. Okay, so I'm going to teach y'all color psychology real quick. All right, so the colors I chose in my brand were yellow, pink, like a very bright pink. I shouldn't say yellow. It's not yellow. I keep saying yellow. It's not yellow. It's pale orange. I did pale orange, berry pink, and a hint of regular orange, just a hint. And then I use white and black because those are like standard colors. Okay, why did I use those colors? Because the color orange brings on refreshment. Orange, okay, think about this. I remember when I was little and my school would do like this event. And then they were like, oh, y'all, we got refreshments, right? Okay. So, like, we got refreshments for y'all. Guess what the refreshment was? An orange. It was an orange and I think like some graham crackers or something. We got refreshments for y'all. Orange makes you feel refreshed. Why do you think people drink orange juice? You see the color psychology? People drink orange juice to feel refreshed. People drink orange juice because they need that vitamin C. So orange is a spring color too because it brings on refinement, refreshment, and renewal. You guys see that? And that's what my brand does. I help you refine your brands, to tweak your brands, tweak your messaging, tweak your YouTube platforms, tweak your e-commerce to set it up. I did bright berry pink because pink makes people excited, right? Why do all the girls get excited for pink? Because pink, let me see, pink brings on excitement. But let's say, what does Google say? What the color pink means. It's love and compassion and comforting, sympathy. Awesome, awesome. That aligns so well with my brand because I teach you guys self-belief. So I have a hint of pink, this berry pink, in my brand's colors. So we have compassion, love, excitement, and we have refinement. So thus, we have refinement, and then we also have refinement, refreshment, and we also have excitement. So you're getting excited about your brand because now that it's refreshed, you're excited to go on and to launch your platform. That's literally what I do. Color psychology. So therefore, when you do design critiques with me as your digital design coach, we'll have colors that represent what you want your audience to feel. You got that? Y'all get that? You can't just pick any old colors. You can't pick any old colors for your brand. Your colors need to make sense for why you're even marketing and the feeling that you want your audience to feel as a result. So you use colors for the result that you want them to feel. Okay? All right. I hope y'all got some food for thought. I'll see y'all in my next one. I will see y'all in my next one unless y'all got questions about y'all content. And if your content makes sense right now, since I'm here, you can ask your questions. Otherwise, I'm about to pop up off of here because I got to make another video. Okay. And I'm planning to do not my next video, but what I'm planning to do next is breaking down a little bit further what's in the Find Your Why guidebook. Yesterday, I made a video. You know what? I need to upload that video. I literally edited it last night and I was like, okay, I need to upload this onto YouTube, but like I'm finna go to sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna break it down further why you need the Find Your Why guidebook. Y'all think I just be talking, but you need it, especially if you're looking for clarity in your content. All right, I'm about to go. I see y'all. It's your girl, Sultry Accessory.